It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. The Jayhawks will kick this deep to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And they'll run it with the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
The Jayhawks offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Well, last time out, this quarterback had a huge game, mostly leaning on the tight end. So, obviously, the defense is going to try to focus on that. But, Kirk, can they slow him down today?
Yeah, that's the big question. This tight end has the skill set where he can make you pay no matter what coverage you play. Defense has got to do a really good job of jamming him at the line of scrimmage, not letting him be the difference maker again today. Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. sticks. It's Cook. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Kansas offense is back out there now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense has it and still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Handoff heading left. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. The Sooners will have to kick this away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Gets the first and still running. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
We got plenty of fight, baby.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time it's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll go hurry up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st down, it's play action. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He does it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone. Get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Past the 25.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now, hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Jayhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
On the double.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. The Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the completion made.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Physical run earns the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Defense is coming after him.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They couldn't stop him there. That That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it out of the shotgun.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He hands it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They'll kick it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners will have to kick it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. He takes it at the 40. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
Motion now from the tight end. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Sack.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And they jump back in front.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense showing a bunch formation now. The shotgun running play call. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. It's a draw to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Leaning on the run game here late. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And the back gets the football. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Bites into the open. Touchdown, Kansas. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly.
On the ready. Get set.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11.
Military stop.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Delayed handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Miles. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Kansas.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Now the important point after attempt. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Play action here on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.